And welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. All right, so earlier this week, I put out a video on the After the Pen for the week of April 20th through the 24th. Now I'm going to be working on setting up the last week of April, Monday the 27th through Friday the 1st. If you are new here on my channel, I am working from home due to the recent pandemic that started around March 24th and through at least I'm foreseeing the middle of May. It could actually extend longer than that. I have the ability, and I'm completely blessed to be able to work from home and maybe go in like half a day every other week, just because there are tasks that I need to complete at the job site. And I had purchased this planner last year on clearance. I don't actually work out of pre-made planners. I had bought it because it was a really good deal. It was $6. I figured I could use the paper, and I can always use classic discs. Oh, Bucky wanted to say hi. But it has helped me immensely as I am working from home, because I do need to be able to track the tasks that I'm completing, as well as give myself a sense of what tasks need to come up. And this helps me give a structured routine to my day, which also helps me manage my anxiety as best as I can with, everything going on. This week was a little different from previous weeks. In previous weeks, I had turned this into a vertical layout where I just went down the day that way, and this here was just decoration. But this past week, I've actually worked in the horizontal fashion, and I find that I actually quite enjoy it. So I'm going to be doing something very similar for this final week here. That was a lot of talking. So let me take these out and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so if you are not familiar with this style of planner, because predominantly people purchase this because they are either teachers or students, this is an academic planner layout. It does have 5 days a week here on the side, and then it is done in the horizontal fashion. And I believe the way this is set up is so that teachers and our students, because they do have student versions of these, can put what the class is, up to 7 different classes, or they can segment their day between class periods and then prep periods and things like that. So that's why it's set up in this fashion, and that's why you don't see any weekends on this, because teachers predominantly don't work on the weekends. And so this was perfect for me, because I only work Monday through Friday. Now, in previous weeks, I was using washi to mark off some things, but I think for today, I'm just going to be using this sticker book here, which is Boss Babe, and this is a newer one. Yeah, so 2018, but I didn't get this until later last year. And then I'll be using some mild liners. And I think we'll go for this. I think we'll stick with the mild liners in this kind of baby blue and sort of teal aqua, and then we'll probably lean towards teal in here and pink. I really like pink. And if you're the kind of person that likes to have straight lines via rulers, then you might want to look away right now, but I don't need that. So I'm just going to do a line across here. And do a line here. And I'll box that out. And if it looks like I'm making things up as I go along, I absolutely am. And then I'll do the same on this side. I know for some, doing something like this freehand is just very cringy to you. And then for some who are like me, who sort of gravitate towards the handmade look of a bullet journal, that works perfectly well. Pulling out a ruler to get a straight line, knowing myself and knowing that I probably still could not accomplish a straight line, just, it doesn't make sense to me. I thought there'd be more of a color difference. I mean, I guess there is between the transition. Okay, so that means something right there. I also found out last week that I need a separation between the days visually so that when I'm writing my tasks that I've completed, I know to go up here versus to keep going down that way. And so I'll put those in there. Okay. And we've got the day, so I don't need to set that up. And then we'll come in here. And I do have Zoom meetings usually in the afternoon. It can change from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, just depending on how everyone's schedule's going. Now in this Boss Babe, there are a ton of these meeting stickers. And so although it seems a bit wasteful, I'm actually gonna put one down. Plus I like the look of it. Okay. And I'm using my Muji pen. Now my boss has already said that Tuesday the 28th, because of other meetings she's in, we might not have it at 2, so I'm actually going to leave the time off, and as I go in every day, I'll just mark down what time we actually met. And that's actually the complete function of that back box there. This one is the task that I'm going to be doing. And then I do want to put that I finished the day at 4:30. Because that's when my official work day is done. I don't do anything in here until I'm actually writing for the day. And then I believe in the other one, I had breakfast, lunch in this section here. And then I had some decorative, and then I had water and going outside here. And I will change that up. So I want to hydrate. Now for me, I want to drink at least 4 bottles of water a day, but I'll put some extra bullets here just in case I can manage more. And really, I'm only tracking the water because I think I would actually hit that 6 mark if I also included the coffee or tea that I drink. And I got this trick from Andy, so she starts with her highlighter and then she circles it in a darker color. It doesn't have to be black, it just happens to be what I have in my hand. And then it just makes it pop, but it also is a smaller bullet than what's available in there. And I'll do that for the rest of them. So at the end, when I put this on the discs, I'll show you what that looks like. I think in this section, we'll put some decoration because I don't need it. And then here, we will highlight breakfast, lunch, and snack. Now this is not something I ever did at work, and really it's because I didn't need to. I didn't need to put in the tasks that I did for the day. They assumed that if you showed up for work, you were working. With a lot of the staff working from home, they just want to be able to see progress on different tasks. So, I mean, it totally makes sense to me. and snack. And like that one, I'll do it for all of these. I also didn't track the meals, and for me it's really because I film what I eat, and so I like seeing it. It's weird. And then, like I said, we're going to do something decorative here. What I failed to mention, and if you're new here, you may think it's weird, not that I didn't mention it, but the layout. This is a big academic planner, so the page is 8.5 by 11, just a regular standard copy size paper. This sticker book is made to fit the classic, but because it is an academic planner, these boxes are a different size altogether anyway. So I just did some layering, but I realized I forgot to tell you when I was doing the layering there. And I think I'll put one of these. So that says positive vibes, positive mind. I'll put this here. Set goals, make a plan, work hard, succeed, stay humble. And then I'll put some of these don't stress on tops and bottoms. While in my regular planning style, if you're here on Saturdays, you know I usually do that on Nietzsche Saturdays, I like to be super decorative. For this work planner, I need it to be really, really functional. Okay, so that's taken care of. That I'll finish up. And then there's one thing I need to remember here. Okay, so this isn't the thing I was looking for, but I think it'll be super cute if I put this down. And again, if you're new here, had I pre-planned this, I wouldn't have done the marker down the side, but I am not a pre-planner, but I think it still works. And I need something for the space above. All right, now this actually has nothing to do with what I need to do, but I like the staplers, and so I'm going to put them down. And yeah, there are 5 different colors. Oh, that's different. So I'll put that there. And what this signifies is that I need to go outside because otherwise I will just stay in my cave. And again, it has nothing to do with going outside, but it's just a visual reminder. Okay, so I'll finish this up. Oh, I start at 7:30 or 7:45. But I also wanted to set this up, and this week I'm actually going to do it a little differently because I have found that even just coming in and just writing quick notes, this thing in the middle just drives me crazy. So I'm still going to use it as a planner, but I'm actually going to write that way so that these rings are out of the way. And I wonder if there's anything in here. All right, so there wasn't. So I'm just going to put bullets here. And I'll do it for all of these. And that just gives me a space to write. Oh, well, that wasn't smart. And that's definitely enough space for me because I just need to remind myself what it is that I did throughout the day, and then I actually migrate it in here at the end of the day. And because I don't work during the weekend, I can actually put one of these there. Like this one. Set goals, make a plan, work hard, succeed, stay humble. And I think that actually, yeah, was that sticker right there. and we'll just cover up Saturday and Sunday. All right, now I just remembered something that's happening on Tuesday. And I just want to make note that I'm working in the office. From 7:45 to 11:45. And then I will come home and work the other half of my day from home. This is the feeling overwhelmed board that I did just to help me when I am feeling anxious or whatnot, just to help me focus. And so this is what it looks like completed. So I've got a tracker here that I've made myself very easily to track how much water, and as I drink, then I'll just cross it out. I have something that says to remind me to go outside. This was just empty space I didn't need. This is where I'm going to track my breakfast, lunch, and snack. And again, it's nothing that I need to do. It's something that I've built into my work at home routine. Here is where I'm going to put all of the different tasks that I did, like I did here. And I do love the look of pen to paper. And I just realized there's some boxes here that are not checked off, but it doesn't go on here unless it's something that I've done. This isn't a running to-do list. A running to-do list I actually have in a notebook that I use when I take notes during our Zoom meetings. That's my running to-do list. And then this is just a visual reminder that we do have a Zoom meeting every afternoon. Again, I didn't need the space, so I could use that up. And then this week, I'm going to try in this little thing where instead of trying to just work around the rings, which I love the discs, but they can get in the way, I'm just going to have this so I can write that way. It's all a work in progress. And as my boss reminded us, you've set up things, you've set up processes and routines, and then you'll need to go back to work and just sort of kind of undo them, because again, I don't do any of this when I actually work from the office because I don't need to. Although I really have been enjoying this. Because even when I was in the office, and I feel I'm way more productive in the office, it's just set up to work. I would feel at the end of the day that I was exhausted mentally, emotionally, physically, that I was working as soon as I got there, might have even worked a little through my lunch, but at the end of the day, I couldn't tell you what it is that I did. Seeing something pen to paper like this really makes me see, yes, you may not have the same efficiency that you did when you were in the office, but you're still getting a lot of things done. So I might carry that over when I do work in the office, but this takes about 15 or 20 minutes. I am usually working right up until I clock out and then I'm out the door. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to have to retrain my brain to do, because there I don't need it. I don't need to be able to remember it at the end of the week to give to my boss. It really would only be for my benefit, and I can see how I would get lazy. This I need to be able to remember, and come Friday afternoon, my brain is not going to remember what I did Friday morning if I'm not writing it down constantly. So, this definitely serves a function for me. I'd love to know what you guys think of this setup, as well as how this one came out. Again, it's not the prettiest, but it really does need to be more functional than pretty. All right, from Bucky and I, hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you're staying well. And as always, aloha.